All right, we live. What's the deal, y'all? We back with another one. What's up with y'all, man?
Man, what's the deal?
What's
Fresh off
happening
the
with it?
Hey,
Viral back.
fresh off vacation, still jet lagged or whatever the case, but I'm back. It's a whole lot going on, man. Let's get right into it. We got a lot going on. We got the Bun B testifying, got old boy 40 years. We got the Lefty Gunplay said his daughter can't date black men. We got the Chris Brown meet and greet. He over here ending relationships, marriages, all type of shit.
type of shit, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, we got Marlon Wayans. He done went crazy on Instagram with the LGBT photo shoot. And what
It's
else
a
is
lot to
going on? Oh, we got the
got the
white
white
woman.
girl,
She done went viral saying nigga.
you
But
got the
let's start
white
with
girl. You got a couple white girls really
hey,
doing that.
man, it's like a whole. They just been flooding Twitter with this. But let's start with the Bun B thing, right? So apparently, a couple years ago, somebody broke in Bun B house. I guess his wife was downstairs. Bun B was upstairs. However, the case it played out, dude wind up putting a gun to Bun B's wife head. She's screaming out the Bun, "Hey, stay up there! He gonna kill me! He gonna kill me!" Whatever the case, Bun come down with his gun. I get to the testing, getting the shootout. Bun wind up shooting dude and beating his ass till the police came. What it sounded like, he didn't kill him, but he shot him. A couple years go by. I guess they just went to trial or whatever the case, and dude wound up getting like 40 years. Bun B had to get on the stand, testify. He got emotional. He was crying and shit. I'm gonna play a little of the video right now. But what I want to know from y'all is, did Bun B snitch? Because that is the question everybody been asking. Did he snitch by getting on the stand and testifying on dude? So here go a little of his testimony.
Shooting back at me, and I proceeded to unload my weapon. Well, I wasn't sure if I unloaded my weapon, and then he fell out of the car. He threw his gun down. I started fighting with him. My wife came through the garage door. She started screaming. Tell Dad, you ain't gotta ask. No, hang on.
I guess this is like some.
After that outburst, there was a brief
Damn, I didn't that. Okay. So how y'all feel about this, man? Did Bun B snitch by taking a stand and giving a play-by-play of what happened, and dude end up getting 40 years behind it?
I think me, and I'm speaking as a civilian, right? So in my opinion, no, I don't think he snitched. I think that for one, he handled business the way he was supposed to. Dude broke in, he defended his wife. I think that was the first good thing about it. And then he handled it, with the law, which to some people that may be frowned upon. But in my opinion, it's like, given his age, he's a father, he's a husband, he's a business owner. He has so much at stake where it's like, say if he does go and say, okay, street justice, that might take him off the street, or it might take somebody off the street that he needs. And now that takes money and food, you know what I mean, out of the children's and wife's pocket and mouth. So I think he handled it the best way that he could, being the position that he's in.
So you feel like he didn't snitch? He was. He
Nah,
did getting on the stand.
and I get it because I from what I've been reading, he's had some ties to the streets. But again, and speaking as a civilian, I feel like he's so far removed from it that it's like, for him to keep the same mindset almost from back then would be, when it comes to that, would be a little bit of a hindrance. And I feel like he can't afford to have that mindset with it at this point in time. And then also I think, what you think his wife might say if he's like, well, I don't want to testify. Maybe 20 years ago or 30 years ago when bro was maybe active or whatever the case is, that might have been something that was more like, okay, I understand. But you 50 some years old, gray hairs, you a grandpa or whatever. I don't think she would really be trying to hear that. So again, I feel like he did what he could given the position he's in.
Yeah, Bun B is 51 years old too, by the way. So he is about grandpa's age right now. Showed, how you feel about it, man? Did he snitch? Did he not? How you feel about it?
By today's standards, technically that is snitching. What he did was cooperating with the law. But I'm gonna tell you this though, in the situation that he's in, I'm gonna say that he operated as a grown ass man. This is not no hood shit. This is not no gang shit. This was him protecting his family, his wife, his better half. I don't know how long they've been married for, but I'm pretty sure that's his life partner. He's been thugging with her for years. On top of that as well, like you said, he's 50-something years old, 51 years old. He's a grandfather. I do feel like, not saying he's above the program, but he's kind of elevated to a spot in life where he don't have to go by the street rules or impress the non-snitching mantra that everybody's talking about. And on top of that too, I feel like my personal definition of snitching is this: if all three of us do a crime, and I tell on y'all to get less time for the same type of crime we all did, that's snitching. Cooperating and with the law for justifying. He pretty much killed this nigga, but old boy clearly lived, but he attempted to kill him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's breaking in my house. I would try to kill him too. So what he's really trying to do is just get off on justifiable murder or manslaughter, whatever, self-defense. Stand your ground. Yeah, stand your ground. So at the end of the day, he had to do what he has to do to clear his name. So I think if it was one of my homeboys that was doing this, I wouldn't consider them to be a snitch in this aspect. But again, this dude is 51 years old, man. This man is living his life. He got a business. You know what I'm saying? I think he kind of surpassed that.
All right, this is my take on it. Now, there's many different ways to snitch. There's many different forms of snitching, right? So one of the ways is like you said, like, okay, we all go do a crime. One of us get caught, or we all get caught, and one of us gives up information on the rest of the group to lessen our own sentence.
I think that's the worst form, though, too.
Yeah, for sure. But there's other ways of snitching too, because we could not be doing a crime and we could be in the streets, and me and you got beef. You come pop me, I live. I go to the cops. Technically, I'm snitching because we both are playing this game. We both agreeing to the rules of this game. So I can't go tell the police that, hey, he shot me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
As far as Bun B goes, by the street rules, he definitely snitched. Now, I don't know if Bun B is what you would consider a street nigga. I know he's not a gangbanger. He's not a gangbanger to my knowledge, but he does rap street.
Trill rap. He had an album they called The Trill. Yeah,
and he was with Pimp C, and we all know Pimp C was no snitching at all. Pimp C wasn't with no snitching. He wasn't with no gay shit. He wasn't with nothing. So just him aligning with Pimp C and how they used to rap, people are holding him to the definition of a street nigga. Now, we know once you sign up to these rules, no matter how dumb they are, because let's get it understood, majority of the street rules are dumb as fuck. They were made by adolescents whose brain weren't even fully developed yet. So as you mature and you get older, you start to look at them and go, damn, a lot of this shit don't make sense. But you already signed up. So it don't matter like, okay, I'm older in age.
Locked in.
You can't go against the rules. The best thing for you to do is get out of the lifestyle, which is what most people do. They get a family, they get a job, they get kids. They just
move out the way.
They move out the way. Like they don't go against the rules. Like they know they still can't snitch, but I'm not going to put myself in a position. I'm even tempted to have to snitch. So in Bun B's case, it's tricky because if you shoot somebody in your house and you got a gun license, you have to give a testimony to why you shot him. Like that's part of it. Because a lot of people, even though you had a gun license and you had all rights to shoot this person, the law is tricky. They might say, hey, you didn't have a right to shoot this person. Your life wasn't in danger. You shouldn't let them rob them and take your shit or whatever the case. So you do have to give some type of testimony. Now, I'm not saying you got to get on the stand and do it the way he did it. Me personally, I just would have told my lawyer what happened and let them come up with a game plan and go about it that way. But him getting on the stand, crying emotionally and giving a play-by-play, that's technically
so you saying he oversold it with the
I'm just saying, dude broke in his house, he dropped them, and then they said he beat the shit out of him until the cops got there. So he could have killed them, but he still was in his right mind enough to, I don't want to catch a murder charge. Because I know in California, even if somebody come in your house, you still don't got rights to shoot them. Like your life has to literally be in danger. Like you're about to die right there on the spot.
Yeah, they have to. Yeah, you damn near got to be bleeding out your chest from a bullet wound and then shoot back.
Exactly, but down south,
and they back can't be turned, and they back can't be.
They
got to be facing you.
Over with. But you know, down south, if you even walk on a nigga lawn, they can shoot you. Type of shit. So the law's different out there. So by the laws out there, he did right, but
he did the extras.
He is 51. He is a fucking granddad now. So he ain't in the streets. He been a successful rapper since shit. I've been alive damn near. So he ain't playing the streets like that. So could you really expect him to abide by the street rules at 51, being a multi-millionaire for what, 2-3 decades now?
Facts.
That's
and
it.
I think he got a successful burger called Trill Burgers also outside of that as well too. So he's ventured in other platforms and streams of money.
Now, like I said, by the street definitions, he snitched. By common sense rules, he did what he was supposed to do. Dude came in his house, put a gun to his wife's head, shot the fuck out of dude. Me personally, I probably would have killed the nigga. I ain't gonna lie. You come into my house, put a gun to anybody, your ass is dying. Like
Bun B really stalled him out. Bun B stalled him out.
Your ass stalled him out. And we gonna figure it out later. Fuck all that.
Bun B stalled him out for that.
I feel like a lot of the people that are on the internet even saying he's a snitch, like in a derogatory sense, are people who probably have never did nothing themselves.
True.
I feel like most niggas who probably like have done something or have done some time or whatever the case is are not really, that pressed about him telling the police about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think they understand the nuance to it or whatever the case is. I think it's the basement warriors that is really out there being like,
facts.
you snitch, all that shit. So,
hey, Virus, let me ask you this: if one of your partners from your neck of the woods did what he did, would you still be cool? Would he still be your partner?
You mean from the hood?
Nigga, yes.
Yeah, nah, you can't do that, bro. You what?
It's a wrap.
Look, bro, like I said, if we outlaws, we living by the street code. That means you don't cooperate with the law at all, whether it's good for you or bad for you. So if we in the streets and the ops come through and we catch the bad end of the interaction, one of us get hit, both of us get hit. We know who did it. Police at our bedside in the hospital. Hey, who shot you? Who shot you? Nigga, you can't tell who shot you.
It was a Mexican. You got to describe the total opposite.
You got to handle that in the street, nigga, because you signed up for these street rules. Same rules apply. But nigga, home invades your home. You either got to kill them right there or find out who did it and go handle your business later. But under no circumstance can you have the police do your dirty work for you. You at that point, you're a civilian now. You're no longer good in the streets. Like you hung up your flag at that point.
Yeah.
You hung up your jersey. Like you gracefully bowed out. That's like a dishonorable discharge in the streets. But again, oh God, like nigga. But again, he's a rapper. He's 51. He's not in the streets. What do you really expect him to do? Go give up his whole career, all the success he built, his family, his wife, his kids, and go try to get back in the streets? Like, come on, that's not realistic. It's not gonna happen.
True.
So I think he snitched, but it's not 6ix9ine snitching where niggas looking like, oh, Bun B a snitch, rat ass nigga.
It's
Fuck
definitely
that.
levels to this shit. That's what I'm saying. It's definitely levels to it. I can get where some niggas be like he's snitching due to street level rules, but I wouldn't consider the nigga a rat. Like the niggas walk past, I'm like, oh, the nigga's a rat. Nah, but you feel me? He did what he did. He cooperated with the police. But also too, I'm glad I'm gonna just say this. I'm glad the nigga did defend his family the way he did. I for sure would have finished him off, but I'm glad he defended his family, because that nigga would have stayed in the house, called 911, and just waited for the police to come. That for sure would have been some extreme buster shit right there.
No, facts. And his wife, I'm applauding him because his wife was telling him like, nah, don't come downstairs. Dude said he gonna kill me, and he still came downstairs and handled his business.
Exactly.
I'm saluting him for that. You feel me? But as far as dude getting 40 years, I mean, hey, he lucky to still be alive.
I was just about to say that. He winning. He got his life.
By all means, he should be dead as fuck right now. That nigga shouldn't even be breathing.
Facts.
So he got off easy, if you ask me. But Bun B,
he probably didn't finish him because he's Bun B, like as well. Like I feel like maybe that might have been a thought as well. Like I'm a high profile person. If I murder him, it might make it a little bit more tricky than if I just leave him, you know what I mean, bleeding out or whatever the case is. Whereas a normal person might take it there and it might not be as it might not be that much of a case into it, or it might be easier to just, whatever the case is, because you're not a high profile celebrity or whatever the case is.
I'm telling you, it's crazy because people think, oh, once I get my gun license, I got my license to carry, I got a license to just shoot people. Bro, I'm telling you, it don't work like that.
Once you shoot that gun, that legit gun, that gun is gone.
It's so many little nuances that you don't know about. Like I took a tactical training class, and they like, yeah, as soon as you get your license, you got to go get insurance on you, like $1 million policy, because most people that shoot people, the person they shot wind up suing them and winning, because it's so many circumstances to where you can't shoot a person. It's almost impossible for you to have the right to shoot a person, because under any circumstance they tell you just walk away. 90% of the like your life has to be in danger. I know in California, at least, like if somebody breaking in your car, you gotta walk away. If somebody breaking in your home, you gotta try to get out your own home. Like you can't defend your property at all. That's not a right to shoot somebody. So it's fucked up. You think, oh, I got this gun. As soon as the nigga try me, I'm popping him. You going to jail. You gonna catch a murder charge. So it's fucked up. So he did the right thing, but to the streets, he did the wrong thing. You never supposed to get on the stand.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a fucked up situation. Shout out Bun B though, man. Protecting his wife.
UGK.
All right, let's move on to the next topic, man. This one got the internet going nuts right now. Lefty Gunplay. Lefty Gunplay. I want to play this clip for anybody who didn't see it. Now, we from LA, so it's a lot of racist shit between black and Hispanics on the West Coast. Now, everywhere else in the world, black and Hispanic typically get along. Like if you just go 8 hours up north to the Bay, they locked in together. The Mexicans out there talk black, act black. I was locked up with the Northerners. They just like
Everybody
niggas. Like they cool. They like, what y'all beef? Same with New York. They fuck with the Mexicans and the blacks out there. They together.
Puerto Ricans and shit.
Even in some spots in LA, it's not really racist. It'd be more some gangbang shit. But here in Long Beach, it's all race. Like the Mexicans out here, they don't care if you gangbang. They don't even give a fuck if you a kid or a woman or anything. Like the first time I ever encountered that type of energy, I was in what was I in? I might have been like I always seen it. Like we always had rumbles with them and shit in elementary and middle school. But I mean, like your life really on the line. I probably was like 9th grade, summer school, walking home. A van pull up, like 4 longos in there. Nigga, I'm at the light. They big ass shotgun. Nigga, I'm in the 9th grade thinking I'm finna die right there. Just because I'm black. They like, oh, it's a mayate. We should kill you, but whatever they said in Spanish and drove off type shit. So that was the first time I had that type of encounter. Like, damn, it's real out here. Like, what the fuck? So yeah. But let me get back to the Lefty Gunplay shit for the people who didn't see
real
it.
shit, man.
I'm just giving you a little background of how serious it is between the Mexicans and the blacks out here with the racist shit.
No facts.
The shit go deep. All right, here we go.
Let my daughter come home with a black dude. I'm not gonna come home, or I'm not gonna let my daughter
play from the beginning.
Come home with a black dude. It's crazy, dog. Like race is a big thing. Like honestly, me myself personally, I'm not gonna come home or I'm not gonna let my daughter come home with a black dude. I'm gonna be like, what?
That nigga next to him look a little black too. I'm like, that nigga.
Oh God,
like, come on, bro.
For my people, and like, I'm sure if a black girl came home and with a straight SA dude, they're gonna be like, what the? You know what I'm saying? In LA, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? For me to go and have a baby with a black girl, and and I've never been with a black girl, but I've flirted with black girls, and shout out to the black. There's some beautiful black girls, but it's different. And just LA makes you like that, and you can't sugarcoat it and beat around the bush. I don't say the N-word in none of my songs. You will never find a Lefty Gunplay song where I'm saying the N-word. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Munchie B and Mariah and them in their podcast, man.
That's right. Yeah, that's basically the gist of it. So he's saying if his daughter brought home somebody black, he would be looking like, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with you? What you doing? Like, we don't do that. How y'all feel about it? Because the internet is saying, oh, you racist. And how could you say that when you a rapper and that's black culture? So you love our culture, you dress like us, you rapping like us, you partaking in our culture, but our culture's not good enough for your daughter to get in a relationship with. I got my own opinions on it, but I'm gonna let y'all kick it off.
He might be racist, but it ain't nothing we ain't never heard before. If you in LA, right? I think that's something that we've heard before on both sides of the coin. I think it's crazy though and I wonder how far bro is going to go, being in this hip hop space and not saying shit like that. It's very interesting. But what I'll say is it's something that we've all heard before. Like it's nothing new. And I'm not surprised at all. I don't know if y'all are. Like, show how you feel about it, because I ain't really like.
So to kind of touch on what CG said, growing up in LA, South Central, I've had issues with like the 38s. I've had issues with the BMF. Hell, I even had issues where F-13s was when they was going at it with the East Coasters. And once upon a time, they was on some NK shit. And being on the east side over there, it was bad. It was bad. Like blacks and Mexicans, it was bad because a lot of us we grew up together. But it's like that middle school, high school way. That's when it got. That's where at that point it just kind of we just stopped fucking with them. We stopped fucking. They stopped fucking with us. Especially you have a few of the homies that's on the brown side. Like y'all be cool when ain't nobody else around. But once everybody found me in the group got around, y'all kind of have to just all right, bro. I'm gonna holler at you. Y'all just kind of give each other a respectful pass. But to touch on what Lefty said, what Lefty is doing is just speaking the truth. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't want to hear it because we're so pro unity and pro unite everything. But honestly, out here in the city, that's just really what it is. I'm not racist towards Mexicans like that. No hatred towards them, but it's more so like a reactive thing. If whatever energy they on, of course, I'm gonna project it back. It's whatever. But I've never had that experience of me want to be with a Mexican girl and be with her family because I already know off tops. What's this Mayate doing? What you doing with it? I already knew what was going,
Oh God.
be. Of course a nigga fuck with him on a low or talk to him, whatever the case may be, but I knew I could never take it serious because again, bro, what I experienced growing up and I know how they family get down and I already know what they think of us, bro. Right. I wouldn't even subject myself to it. Now, us on the black end, I do feel like black people were so open to accept everybody else. Sometimes it's kind of sad, but I feel like blacks will accept more of a Mexican coming into the family than a Mexican family will accept a black going in. I understand that's how we get down, unfortunately. But if my niece was to come home or one of my relatives to come home with a Mexican, like an essay, I for sure would be like, what's going on? But if it was just like a square, you know what I'm saying, just an upstanding citizen, I don't think I would really press the issue like that. But if it was like an essay for sure, it'd definitely kind of like raise some eyebrows in the household off tops.
I think that's the part that he left out, and I understand that, and that's why I'm like, he kind of spoke from, I feel like, a gang perspective more so, because what you said is kind of how I feel like people will react. If it's a square dude, you might not trip that much. If it's an essay that comes to the crib, you might be a little bit more apprehensive.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, we all know what the politics is and once you go to jail.
He just said black, period, though. He didn't really
so that's what I was gonna say too, is that like
I don't think he was really caring if it was square or not. He was just like, we Mexican, it ain't really no blacks where we even at. Because I think he in the SGV, but that's basically what he was saying. Like, if you was to come home with somebody black, he would be like, what the fuck? Like, what you mean? But my take on it, I don't think he said nothing wrong because I feel the same way. It's like, you want your daughter to bring home somebody look like you, somebody look like yourself, somebody that looks like her, you feel me, as far as y'all people, somebody that y'all can identify with. You want to keep your bloodline pure. I talk about this shit all the time. It's cool to like date interracially, but for the most part, when you're having kids, you want to keep your bloodline pure. I mean, look at Drake, for example. His dad, in 2 generations, if you look at Drake's dad and you look at his grandkid, they don't even look related. Like his grandkid looks white. So imagine you, a Hispanic, and he's like an essay, and your grandkid come out looking like me or short. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no like, what the fuck? Like, nah, bro. Like, you got to keep your bloodline pure. So I don't necessarily think he was really on some super racist shit. It just is more like, I'm proud of my people shit, and it's just what it is. Even though the racist shit does exist between the black and the Mexicans out here, specifically, like I said, in Long Beach, it's way worse than it is in LA. Like Short was saying, like back in 05, I remember they put the green light on niggas.
Yeah, with the white tee, no, and niggas weren't white.
Any nigga in the white tee, you out of here. And oh God, nigga, we wore white tees every day ever since then. Like, what? Oh, it's up. Like, you could probably look up the news article, nigga. We had the riot at Jordan High School 05. And when I say that was the most amount of Mexicans I ever seen in my life, I didn't even know that many Mexicans existed out here.
Hey,
if you know Jordan High School, nigga, Atlantic, from Artesian Atlantic to Jordan High School, it was like, nigga, Moses parting the Red Sea, but it was all Mexicans, nigga. I'm talking about the uncles coming up there. We up there fighting grown-ass men. We kids. So that's how deep that shit go. They calling their dads up there. They like, fuck these mayates. Like, bro, it get real. They shoot.
And that's what I was saying. Like,
fuck. So I get what he's saying.
No, and I feel like that's the part that people in the comments like, oh, this dude is racist, but it's like people who are on the outside of LA. When you think of LA, you think of, you know, Hollywood or palm trees and actors and shit. I don't think people think of what we kind of have experienced within LA when it comes to gang politics. And I think in other places, there's not that many people that I feel like have regurgitated the gang politics within their families and neighborhoods to the extent that we have in California and Los Angeles, Long Beach, place like that, where it's so heavy out here because a lot of us have been incarcerated that live in these cities, unfortunately. And then we do have those politics that we regurgitate to kids, and then they take it outside and do the same thing. So I feel like people on the outside looking in,
LA's a gang culture, bro. LA's a gang culture. We're gang culture. Yeah, ain't no getting away from any major section of the city, whether it's Long Beach, Inglewood, Watts, Compton, Linwood, downtown LA. It's gang central. It don't matter where you at, it's gangs everywhere. And so unfortunately, Mexicans outnumber blacks like a motherfucker because their country's like right down the street. You get what I'm saying? They got a whole country right down the street. You get what I'm saying? They got a whole country.
Mexico. They just took it and put a fence up. But like you were saying though, like if you catch a Hispanic woman by herself, 9 times out of 10, she'll rock with you. But if you try to talk to them in front of their people, they're gonna look at you like you got shit on their face. They're not fucking with you. Or let's just say, even if they is, like when we was in high school, they'd be like, "Yeah, we cool, but I gotta come to your house." Like my uncles, they all fucking black. Like you could never go to their house. They peoples could never find
late night creep shit. It got to be late night creep shit.
You got to go to the movies across town. You can't get caught over here where they people be at. Like it just is too much politics to have to try to make
fight for that. Yep.
Especially her whole family gangbang. They all essays like Lefty is. You feel me? Just imagine you.
It ain't worth it.
You from a black gang over here. That shit not working, bro. That's just like if my daughter was to come home with an essay. I'd be like, "What the fuck wrong with you?" Like, you tweaking. Like, no, like I ain't no racist shit, but like, come on, that's not finna work. Just the politics of how I know their elders and their family feel. That's not gonna work. You're not finna be calling my grandbaby and my ate and all that shit.
Like, because you already know as soon as he get mad, that black bitch gonna come out. As soon as he get.
But like you said, I never ever heard a black mother or father say, "Hey, don't bring a Mexican home. Don't bring a white girl home." Like, our mom be open to whoever the fuck we bring home. They just want to make sure if the little bitch a hoe or not. That's all. Granny be like, "Hey, she fast." So your mom be like, "Hey, that little girl fast." But they'll never be like, "Oh, she Mexican." But the Hispanics, they will say, "Don't bring a mayate home." So that's the difference. Like Short said, we way more accepting.
Yeah. No, facts. We for sure are. And you know, that's just due to us having to be. We haven't really had the choice to be closed off and only, you know, with us, I feel like for the most part. So we got to intermingle almost to some point, or at least that's the way we feel because of, you know, just things that have transpired.
Let me ask y'all this. Should he be more accepting of it, seeing as he's profiting off of black culture, right? We're literally blowing him up. I don't see the Hispanics blowing Lefty Gunplay up. He's blown up because he's an Hispanic who could rap, and he's been on all the biggest black podcasts, mingling with the black gangbangers, which is like, oh shit, we got an essay on a black podcast with a bunch of black gangbangers, and he's talking black, he's acting black, but he still got his essay ways, but he fuck with niggas though. Should he be more accepting of it?
I think so, and I think, I mean, I don't understand why not. I mean, at this point, bro, I get it to a certain degree, but it's like it's 2024. I mean, I think that.
But you mixed though. So you coming from like a mixed breed mindset though. Because
but I'm also saying I think in reality, if bro came home or his daughter brought somebody home that he, you know, she really fucked with, he might do something to him or might not. But I think at the end of the day, he might accept him because it's his daughter's boyfriend. If he really loves his daughter, he probably gonna rock with it eventually, even if you don't want to. If dudes stick around that long, that's what I'm saying. I feel like he just talking to talk. Me personally,
you know, he was in prison for a little cool minute too. So you know, we definitely don't function in prison, county, nothing
at all. But you can't
talk on the same phone. You can't sit at the same tables. You can't spread. You can't share food, trade, gamble, nothing. So it's like we can't talk at all. If it's anything that need to be said, you got to go to their rep. You feel me? And they got to do it that way. So he's coming home with still that mindset as well engraved in him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just don't see it working. I wouldn't want to date a bitch whose dad was like that. Like I might gotta shoot.
Yeah.
No, that's
You
crazy.
know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't date nobody I wouldn't date no girl that her dad was a gang, like a Mexican essay or whatever, because then you're gonna run into some type of problems for sure.
Like,
But I feel like he gonna have to accept it if she brings something home, or otherwise he gonna break that relationship forever. One or the other. If that transpires. And in today's time, y'all see what it is. So it's like I think it's not a matter of if but when. So that's how I look at it.
So you think he coming home with a black grandbaby?
Yeah, that's right.
Damn.
They,
He's speaking that to existence.
hey,
If that happens,
what's
my
up?
nigga,
We
what's
all know
up,
it's black men, right? We all know it's black men that they fuck with us, and they fuck with us even more now than ever. So I'm just saying, like, all the shit that I feel like he's saying is cool, but 9 times out of 10, they finna fuck with niggas.
And what's
They
fucked
finna like
up
niggas.
is the ones who be dead set on like, yeah, don't bring such and such home. What the daughter always
gonna
bringing
He
that
love
home.
niggas.
Oh God,
hey,
like
CG, they
the
bring home
red
niggas
niggas
like you.
don't bring
The
no
darkest
niggas,
in the
man.
dark. They gonna bring home the darkest in the dark.
Oh God, they're gonna bring home the villain, nigga. What you mean?
They gonna bring home the darkest in the dark.
Nah, that's fact. But like I said, I don't think he said nothing wrong. I just think as black people, we're so sensitive to anything involving any mention of our race that any other race who even says the word black, we gonna call racism. You know what I'm saying? Instead of really listening to what he's saying, I'm not mad at nobody who wants to keep their bloodline pure because I feel the same fucking way. So hey, shout out Lefty Gunplay.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Lefty Gunplay.
But yeah, let's what we got here. Oh yeah, we definitely got to talk about this, man.
Oh shit.
Marlon Wayans, man. What the fuck is going on?
White
Marlon
shit.
Wayans, we got to talk, bro. Have y'all seen these pictures?
Yeah, I got some shit.
This is crazy. Okay, so Marlon Wayans, he does a photo shoot draped in LGBT flags. And he says, I don't know if this is his daughter, his niece, somebody in his family is a part of the LGBT community. And this was his way of showing solidarity. This was his way of showing support, doing a photo shoot with rainbow flags and posting it on his public platform for millions to see. This crazy to me, right? Because Marlon has always played a character on a TV show or a movie who always did a little bit of gay shit.
And his brother, Sean, too.
The Wayans brothers. He always did a little bit of gay shit. When you like, this nigga playing a little too well. Like always. So, but he always had bitches too, though. So we kind of gave him a pass. Like, all right, he just acting.
What does what does the B stand for in LGBTQ?
Bisexual.
Lesbian, bisexual. They got so many goddamn letters. They the new alphabet boys.
Yeah.
But this is my thing though, right? How the fuck is you posting gay pictures showing support for your gay family member? Like, don't you want to show them support in real life? Like, go and have a conversation with them, let them know, hey, I accept you, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Why the fuck did the world have to know? There's already an agenda attacking masculinity and especially black masculinity, right? To where you can't be a figure in the limelight in Hollywood without aligning with some gay shit as a black man. Like, you can't just stand on being a strong heterosexual man. You have to align with some type of gayness. So this looked like some type of agenda to me, because your family should already know you support them or not, if you support them or not. They didn't need you to go on Instagram and take pictures with gay flag, rainbow flags and all types. It's like, come on, bro. What the fuck does that have to do with showing solidarity to your gay niece or your gay son or whatever the case? How y'all feel about this shit?
All it is, and you know, the thing with niggas today, period, is they're performative, right? So a lot of dudes do things nowadays just to do it for the clout. I feel like all it is really just it's another form of a gay bait, right? It's just opening up a fan base to say, hey, you know, come buy some tickets or come watch the show or whatever it is. To me, that's really what it is. If you really wanted to show, you know, you were with him, you would just be with him, support him, and go on about your day. You don't have to, you know, do that. And I feel like that's why it is performative. And the agenda behind it is for sure not to show, you know, you're just with them. It's to get attention on you and eyes on you. That's in my opinion, because if it wasn't, If it wasn't, you would have just donated some money or done whatever, went to the rally. You would have did a whole bunch of other things besides strip your shirt off, put on some Tin Man pants or metallic pants and a flag wrapped around. Like, you look crazy, bro.
Look at bro. I think he's trying to get that LGBT money. I think that's what that is. He trying to unlock that next door, and he trying to get that LGBT raise. You feel me? The same raise D Wade got and all the other weird ass motherfuckers. He trying to get into that bag. How you feel about it, Short?
Bro, this shit is like disheartening. I don't think he should do it for the money at all because his money should be long. I mean, they've been famous since the 80s and 90s. You get what I'm saying? But it's disheartening because to see a black man had to subject himself to this like LGBTQ shit. I feel like most blacks rather be LGBTQ than identify as black. I feel like they movement is more stronger than just being a black movement, period. At the end of the day, I feel like that's the new wave. Everybody want to hop on that shit. They got more rights than a heterosexual black man. I really feel like that same effort that they put into this rainbow flag thing, I wish they put in our own culture. Let's stand solid in that. Because every time I look up, someone's daughter is gay, someone's son is gay, or coming out, or they coming out as trans, or whatever the case may be. Whatever happened to us, man, being a strong community? And this is the shit that's disheartening to myself, seeing this shit, because like you said, he always did some shit that was always kind of gay. We kind of like that gay cousin we always knew was gay, but just never said it. I kind of got that feeling from him, but it's still like, damn, bro, like another one, like y'all more popular with this flag shit than we are just being black. Like, what's up with that? Like, that shit is killing me, man.
Hey, that you know what? That is crazy because if you talk to anybody who's black in the LGBT space, they do put their gayness above them being black.
They're more protected.
You're rainbow now. Like, it's crazy. You
Come
go from
on,
black to
bro.
rainbow. So that's more divide and conquer. But as far as Marlon and any of these celebrities, all of this shit is a part of the agenda to me. I don't give a fuck what excuse we make, what type of, like, bro, that didn't even make logical sense. Like, my niece is gay. Let me get on Instagram. Wait a minute. Let me hire a photographer, because these were professional pictures. This wasn't like he took a picture with his niece and was
at
like,
Pride or something. Yeah, I'm at Pride celebrating.
Backdrop with the rainbow Chuck E. Cheese balls. Like, he did different poses, different, like, come on, bro. What the fuck is you on? We know what you on, bro. You want some whole LGBT agenda shit. And this ain't even a knock at the LGBT community, right? This is a knock at the people that's forcing it down our throats. If you're gay, be gay. We don't need to know about it on Instagram. Like, why do we need to know about it? Why does the world
it's
need to
so
know?
open? Yeah.
Like, I don't see nobody straight. Like, oh, I'm straight. Let me go have to show I'm straight. Like, nigga, this my life. Like, these niggas is crazy.
Man, because it's just like, that's a grown ass man doing that shit, man. I'm sorry.
Man.
Like I said, it's no knock at the LGBTQ, but it's just when you see some shit that is clearly forced and performative, that's what it more so is for me. Because it's like, again, if you are gay, just go be gay. Or if you're gonna support that, just go support that. I feel like making it a spectacle is where it becomes like there has to be a hidden agenda. That's just my opinion.
It has to be, because there's no other fucking reason. Because if this is what you do privately, what the fuck does the world have to do with that? Like, I don't understand why we need to know your niece is fucking niggas with strap-ons. Like, he told one of the fans, they said something slick. He said, oh, I should have my niece fuck you with her strap-on. Like, come on, cuz, what type of weird ass shit you on, gang? Like, what the fuck?
Correct me if I'm wrong. How old is his daughter? Do we know? She like,
I don't even know. I didn't even look that part up.
So she's got to be old enough though to, say she's gay or whatever the case is. And so to me that means you've been known about this. Why didn't you do this? You get what I'm saying? 2 years ago, 3 years ago, or whatever, when you first found out, whatever the case is.
Why did you do it at all?
Yeah, why'd you do it at all?
You don't have to do it at all. That's a family matter thing.
Niece, your gay ass niece. Hey, I support
niece. Yeah, I said daughter, huh?
Whoever, yeah, because he said it was his niece. So I really didn't understand the shit. And like you said, Short, he's from one of the most famous families in the world. Like, these are the Waynes.
Bro.
In Living Color, like, they put their whole family on. So you really didn't need to align with no agenda. Like, y'all was straight already. Bro. Y'all good forever. So I don't know what the fucking motive was for him behind this shit. This shit weird as fuck.
Man, they got iconic roles in the black community, homie. That's a staple. You know what I'm saying? Like, even from scary movies to the Wayne Brothers shows, like in Living Color, Major Payne with, Damon. Like, my wife and kids, they got so much going on in their family that I don't even. I hope it's not for the money. But if they are trying to do it to like elevate themselves, that shit is real disheartening, bro. Because I feel like they didn't even have to do it. They already had success.
See that, and when people start talking about conspiracies, like, yeah, you can't reach certain levels without aligning with the gay shit. This would make it look like that because did they give you an ultimatum? Like, look, if you want to keep rocking out, you finna have to do this, this, and this.
Do something
Because there
strange
was
for a
no
change.
other logical reason for you as a grown man to go take them pictures that we just seen. Like, come on, cuz you did like 5 poses. He had the gay mask on, half his face. Like, this nigga went all out. Like, you might as well just went to Pride and walked in the parade.
Man, that part, he should have been like the marching band. You know what I'm saying? Man, something, bro.
That shit
Yeah,
funny to me.
these celebrities is weird as fuck, man, and I'm really getting tired of it, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, there's no knock on the LGBT, but every time we see a black man in the limelight, he's a fucking gay, or he's taking some gay shit. There's no black man in the limelight that's like really on the top that's not doing some gay shit. Like, we really tired of seeing that shit.
I remember the movie Above the Rim. You know, him and Tupac was in that. If Pac was alive, you know, Pac's birthday was just the other day. If Pac was alive, you think Pac would have been accepting of this? And you know, they was co-stars in Above the Rim.
See, people be on Pac because he has some questionable photos.
Don't go there.
Looking at that was like crazy. Like, what the fuck made you do that, gang? Like, nah, that ain't no thug life shit. That was wild. You're not getting a pass for that. Greatest rapper ever, but no, you're not getting a pass for that one.
Stall him out,
my nigga.
That nigga laid in the bathtub, butt ass naked with some motherfucking Cuban links.
Hey, he was trying to be. Hey, he was doing it for the. Hey, listen. He didn't have no flag though. He didn't have no.
He didn't have no flag, but he was this close to it.
But
nah, you ain't.
He was this close to it, nigga. Oh God,
that's crazy.
But yeah, let's see what's going. Oh yeah, this shit right here. We definitely gotta talk about this. Chris Brown meet and greet. The Chris Brown meet and greet is ending relationships. It's ending marriages. It's splitting up families. What the fuck is going on, bro? People are paying Chris Brown first of all, this is never mind the pictures. People are actually paying $1,000 in this economy to take a picture with Chris Brown. Now, there's been a couple of females and a couple of males who came out saying, hey, man, my girl, she went to the Chris Brown concert. She came back. I seen the pictures, and she's like literally like hugged up on Chris Brown like they're a couple. Like, I even seen one bitch, he picked her up, grabbed her by her ass cheeks, and dude,
that's a fake, man.
Like, man, we were supposed to get married next week. I just called the wedding off. Wooty wooty bam. The other dude, he made a video out like, yeah, I done paid for this bitch to go to school. I done co-signed for a car, co-signed for an apartment, moved her in, and this what she went and did, blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, it's getting crazy out here. How y'all feel about this shit? If your girl was to come home and tell you she just paid $1,000 to take a picture with Chris Brown, are you staying?
That's grounds for firing. I'm for sure finna Leo ass because you didn't just. It's not like she just had $1,000 to pull out either. That means you had to save for this strategically. You strategically put your money aside for another nigga, and then when it jumped in his arms, you feel me? You done. That's it. That's it for me personally. That's over.
Hey, they say 70% of Americans don't have $1,000
saved
for an emergency. So, bitch, you had $1,000 in the cut to take a fucking picture. It's not like you went and you had full access for the day with Chris Brown. He took you on his private jet, took you to the concert, he flew you out. Like, none of that shit. You took a picture and got the fuck on, and the next bitch in line came right behind you and took her picture.
Crazy.
And people are saying dudes who broke up with these bitches are insecure.
And another thing it shows, right, is that everybody says, you know, Chris Brown was an abuser, whatever the case is. It shows that
shit don't matter.
Fuck about
that
nothing.
Shit don't even matter.
Think you attractive? They don't give a fuck. Them bitches was outside of the Night Stalkers jail cell talking about we want them. You get what I'm saying? So I think none of that shit goes out the window. That's what it shows too. That if you're attracted to them, they don't give a fuck what you did.
Sugar Free got a famous quote. I never hit a woman, nah, but I slap the shit out of a bitch while you bullshit. You spend $1,000 to go take a picture with a nigga? The fuck is wrong with you? Nigga, it's that alone is a wrap, my nigga. First of all, listen, I'm not even mad if you're a Chris Brown fan. You want to go to a concert, cool. But you paying $1,000 just to meet him and take a picture with this nigga? That is beyond me. Again, $1,000. Some people don't even have that in a bank account right now for an emergency. You taking money out of our household to go spend to a nigga who don't give a fuck about you, who don't give a fuck about you, who has different bitches in every city that he goes. And all these women are so delusional where they feel like that's their man. Like Chris Brown just only loves me. Nobody else. See what I'm saying? This is fucking
That's
crazy, bro.
crazy.
We paid $1,000 to do this.
How
That's
many
We
y'all
crazy.
just
do?
paid $1,000 to do this. Mind you, these the same funky mouth ass bitches who is on Instagram talking about men ain't men no more. What do men got to bring to the table? And these bitches talking about they ain't going 50-50. They won't go 50-50 with their spouse, but they'll go spend $1,000 to take a
On a
picture
nigga.
with a multi-millionaire.
How
Mind
many
you,
y'all?
And
millionaire.
and they know this, bro. Chris Brown's not only faithful to them, he got so many different bitches that these women are willing to share this nigga. Like they don't care. They just want a piece of this nigga.
I'm
I
not
wonder
even
how
mad at them
doing
wanting to
today.
share the nigga.
That's
It's
what I
the
want.
giving up $1,000 because these are the same bitches who, if you was to ask this bitch out on a date,
Oh yeah.
and even just ask her to pay for her own food, like, hey, let's
Going
go Dutch.
Dutch.
You broke ass nigga. You woo woo, woo. Like they won't even go Dutch with a nigga who can potentially marry them and start a family with, but you'll
This
go pay
picture is fucking
$1,000
crazy.
for. These bitches is really crazy, my nigga. And then
It
this
don't-
goes back to the celebrity worship culture. This is exactly what it is. You have a man at home. This man said y'all was a week away from being married. You reached the finish line.
This is her.
80% of black women will never be married.
This is her. This is the one who was about to get married.
I don't know if this is exactly her, but she did a post similar to this. Because I seen the dude reposted the video. So you were at the finish line. Only 1 out of 4 black women will be married in their lifetime. You gave that up for a picture. A picture.
Hey,
You want
I
to know
wonder how
what's
much.
crazy, bro?
That's
Her
insane.
is I feel like their thinking is what you just said is they're thinking in reverse though. Like I'm already engaged to the nigga. Fuck it. Like he not finna go nowhere. In the reverse, instead of being like this is when I should really double down and be the best ever. Man, fuck it. I'm gonna go and do what I'm gonna do because I already got bro in the bag. That's how I feel like that's how they looking at it.
And this I gotta clarify this too, because I'm tired of seeing this. Oh, but he's a celebrity. I don't give a fuck if he was
That's
the
still a
president
man.
of the United States. That's still another man. Like bitches have this preconceived notion that because he's a celebrity, whatever they did with him, it doesn't count. Like,
That's
bitch, it still counts. He's still a fucking man. I don't give a fuck if he's Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, whoever. I don't give a fuck who it is, Prince, whoever. That's still just a man. We got to stop worshiping celebrities so much. But I done seen a couple dudes like, fuck it, I would have took her back. I really don't understand that. Because this same bitch probably wouldn't give you $1,000 to get your car out the goddamn shop if you asked her.
It's some niggas though that's taking pictures with the nigga. I don't know if y'all seen that. But, some niggas might be that much of fans. Niggas is doing a Dragon Ball Z pose with niggas and shit. I'm like,
they morphing together. They morphing together.
That's another level, man. I don't know what that is, but
I'm more concerned about the niggas paying $1,000 than the bitches. For a grown ass man to go pay $1,000 to do a fucking Dragon Ball Z pose with Chris Brown.
Yeah,
that he need to be one of them niggas on that mandatory army enlistment. Send that nigga to war.
Yeah, you know,
that
it makes me.
You need to go boot camp training.
If men are doing that, bro, it makes me realize what their priorities are. Like them niggas must be living at home with their mamas in the basement. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they on some loser shit. They can do that shit. Like you have $1,000 to spend on a nigga, and you a grown ass man trying to take a picture with another man.
I'm not spending $1,000 to take a picture with a bitch.
Nah,
nigga, I'm not with nobody. There's nobody that I want to take a picture with that's gonna cost me $1,000.
Ain't nobody on the planet I'm finna pay to take a picture with. That shit is crazy. But do y'all feel that men are insecure for ending their relationships for the women that's doing this?
No,
because that's the number one argument is, oh, he's insecure. It's just a celebrity. We didn't do anything. It's just a picture. It's her
not
money.
at all. Not at all. Because my thing is, if you're in a relationship, it's standards of every relationship is different. But is that appropriate? If that was just a regular nigga, no, it wouldn't. So we're not about to give it a pass because it's Chris Brown. Because if that was Megan Thee Stallion bouncing her ass on me, will it be cool if my girl like would my girl be accepted with it because it was Megan Thee Stallion? Nah, nigga, you're not supposed to be doing that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's not even.
Me, it's like where is your character judge? Where's your logic at with everything going on in the world, with this economy, with the cost of living, with everything we could have put that $1,000 towards? The priority to you was taking a picture with Chris Brown. That lets me know you don't give a fuck about this household at all. Like, you didn't want to put that in savings. You didn't want to invest that. You didn't want to put that towards a vacation. You didn't want to put that towards a shopping spree with us. You didn't want to put
going back to school for the kids.
Getting your hand, nothing. Like, you didn't want to take the kids shopping. The only thing you wanted to do was go take a picture with Chris Brown. That just lets me know where your mentality is at. That's not somebody that I could raise kids with. That's not somebody I could co-habitat with. Like, we can't go in business together. We can't do shit. Because this is what you value.
I think more than that, it shows that to a certain degree that they can be bought, right? Like, if the next nigga come in, because there's always gonna be somebody flyer than you, more money than you, whatever the case be, right? And so if you could go and do that, then you get what I'm saying. To me, that's what that signals in my head, is that you are not going to be content or satisfied, and eventually you're gonna go run out anyway. So might as well cut you off now.
No, that's a fact. These bitches crazy, man. But to you niggas, all you grown men paying to take pictures with Chris Brown, y'all all need y'all ass beat. I don't give a fuck how old you is. I don't care if it's your money. None of that. Y'all all need y'all ass beat, and y'all all need to be enlisted, nigga. You need to go serve.
Hey, how much money does that nigga make off that meet and greet?
That's what I'm saying. How many he doing a day? He probably doing like.
If you just Google meet and greet pictures, they like endless. So that's $1,000 a pop.
Yeah. Damn.
They say he the new Michael Jackson. They might
don't let us get on, nigga. Don't let us get on. I'm right there, nigga.
Hey, nigga ain't
podcast meet and greet, and you didn't gotta give us 1,000. Give us 500, bitch. Every video with you, all that. We'll give you a drop.
They give us 500 in cash and the rest of EBT. We'll be cool with that, my nigga.
Cool with that. Oh God.
God damn.
Hey, but look, to any female in a relationship, real shit, dude being a celebrity, that's not a pass. That's still a grown-ass man. The celebrity aside, that's still a grown-ass man. That's still cheating. You still a dirty slut-ass bitch, and you should be terminated immediately. There's no reconciliation for that. That might be worse than cheating. That might be worse than cheating.
Because it's proof. It's proof.
Fuck,
you got
proof. You did worse than give up some pussy. You paid a nigga and didn't get nothing out of it, but a picture.
didn't get no, yeah.
Hey, at least you got fucked. You know what I'm saying? You might have got a hotel room, you might have got a bottle, you might have got dinner. You know what I'm saying? Nigga that broke your back. All right, bitch. You gave this nigga some money and just walked out.
You a simp.
Yeah, hey, that's simp energy. Because if a nigga did that,
no.
Because if a nigga did that, we'll call that nigga simp. You're right.
That's a different level of cheating, bro. Fuck that. That bitch probably went in your savings account and paid that nigga.
Ooh, what did she did? Oh yeah.
Cold-blooded.
But yeah, they go to the last topic. I don't know if y'all up on this, right?
Oh yeah.
White woman, she went viral. I don't even want to say her name. Now, she put out a video. It was supposed to be like a little spoof video, I guess, where she was like, me and my friends, they all date broke ass niggas, but we ain't tripping. We ain't tripping on money, whatever the case. Like, we like our man for it, whatever the case. And Black Twitter went crazy. Oh my God, this white woman said nigga, ooh, ooh, ooh. And the bitch blew up overnight. I done seen her on CNN. I done seen her on every alt-right media platform. She done been with every alt-right media personality. Like, within the past 2 weeks, she's been everywhere. And ever since that video, not only has she continued to troll the Black community by saying, because I guess somebody reported it to her job. She worked for some Black women, I guess, and she wound up getting fired. But it wound up helping her career as far as whatever she's doing in politics. They really blew her up. So she was like, thanks to the Black community for being the puppets that we all know you are. And ever since then, she's just been trolling, just saying little racist shit. And what I've been noticing on Twitter is there's been like this rise of white women and white men who are now trying to use the same recipe. So now you got a bunch of white bitches and you got a bunch of white political alt-right people saying nigga, like all over Twitter, trying to get emotional reactions from the black population to blow them up. So how y'all feel about this shit?
So
I mean, I think that
Y'all feel
go
about
ahead.
her saying nigga, first of all? Were y'all offended when she said nigga?
I don't care, bro. And it's because it's like you literally see what she's trying to do. And on top of that, like I never met the girl. I don't know you. I'm never gonna know you. Like some random person on the internet saying, nigga, come on, y'all. Like if y'all letting that get you up in arms, then a lot of work to do, man. And we do got a lot of work to do because that's exactly what we did. We let it get us up in arms and then we catapulted her to fame. You know, and all the right cares about, like if you want to be, you know, something on the right, all you got to do is offend Black and brown community. If you want to be something on the left, all you got to do is pander to the black and brown community. So it's really that simple. But I didn't care that she said nigga because who cares? Like I'm not saying that I'm fucking with her saying it because I don't think she should say it. But if she say it, it's like it's not about to. You feel me? I'm not about to be up in arms over it.
This is what pissed me off about it, right? The Black community will blow up a random white bitch because she said nigga out of outrage, but will not support the countless Black platforms that's putting on for Black culture. Like countless. Who is, I mean, you could just go name after name after name after name after name. They get zero support from the community. If it's not drama related, if it's not gang related, if it's not some type of sex related, the Black community don't give a fuck about the content. But the second some random white bitch make a 15-second video and says nigga at the end of it, they catapult her to fucking stardom overnight. Like literally, this shit was like overnight. Within 48 hours, she was everywhere. Like literally, like superstar status damn near. Just from saying nigga. It's like, where are we as a people to where they can just get online and just say nigga and we just get out of control? Like niggas literally can't control themselves over a fucking word. Like, is it really that serious? Mind you, she didn't say the ER. She said it on some like the white girl that's invited to the barbecue type shit. Like, oh, you broke ass niggas. Like, I thought it was funny at first. I'm like, damn, what's this bitch at? Let me see what else
Yeah.
about.
I was laughing
this is
too.
what she doing. Yeah, I was laughing like, oh, okay, I see what she's trying to do. And niggas fell right for it. How you feel about that shit, Short?
Low hanging fruit. Us as Black people, we love to sell our trauma, sell our pain. We're like the easiest people to like trigger. Like you said, everything that gets a reaction out of us is always emotion based, hurt based. We make the best music when what is pain involved. We make the best movie when Tyler Perry makes about an abandoned, beaten woman out there with her kids. Like we sell our trauma so fucking well. So it's to the point now where I'm kind of like you, Khalid. Like I really didn't give a fuck about her saying it. Especially she didn't really say the hard ER. I mean, hip hop kind of make it seem like it's okay for anybody to say the word nigga anyway when they rapping a song or watching a certain movie. It's kind of like, all right, that's what people do now. I mean, they may not say it in front of your face, but they definitely saying it in their cars when they're watching a movie. They're definitely saying it.
For
She
sure.
just so happened to say it, was bold enough to say it on social media. Now it blew up. But now it's to the point now, like you said, CG, at this point, we blow up everybody else except for our own. We selling our culture for cheap. We're giving everybody wants to be us, but we have the least amount of discipline, union, togetherness, and anything that we do. Everybody wants to be us. We don't even want to be ourselves. We give our culture away for free.
For free. Hey, look, and now what I'm seeing is they saying she's controlled opposition. Like she's not random. She was actually
Yeah, that's people saying.
placed here. So now this is picture somebody pulled up, and if you look in the background, they got the Israel shit in the back. Mind you, this is the same chick who done put out a tweet saying "fuck Israel."
Oh, shit.
But you know, if you look in the back, they got the hat, and then you got the flag. So it's like, what are the odds of that randomly being placed in a video? And then you start to see like, oh, okay, this looks like they scripted it and they blew it out of proportion and blew her up. Maybe it wasn't even so much as niggas blowing it up as them putting her in your timeline. Because mind you, I don't follow this bitch, but every time I scroll Twitter, her new tweets are on my timeline. I don't follow her. They're not reposted. It's just randomly on my timeline as if I follow her. So now it's all starting to make sense.
Yeah, she was at the
this comment right here. Thanks, Black community, for helping me launch my new career in conservative media. You all played your role well, like the puppets you are. So it's like, damn, niggas fell for that shit, line, hook, and sinker, it seems.
Yeah, she was at, I forget what convention she was at, literally 2 days later too after that as well. So it does kind of, you know, seem that way. But white people love to, you know, throw a rock and then hide their hand, turn around. So it's a couple of niggas that got knocked out though. Sneeko got his tooth knocked out. Another nigga got his tooth. So I'm like, play that racist shit if you want to. You feel me? You get in front of the right
Yeah,
niggas.
I was about to say she go meet her match one day. It may be one little ratchet girl that's gonna probably slide her ass, and she probably wants some clout too. Like, oh, I'm the one that knocked the bitch out that said nigga. So I mean, she just
But
gotta
how
be on
y'all
her
feel
P's and
about white people now under the assumption that they can just jump online and say, "Oh, I don't like black people, and I'm gonna be the next superstar," because that's literally what's going on. I don't know if either one of y'all are on Twitter like that, but if you get on there,
It's heavy on there.
it's like in the alt-right community right now, they just getting on there saying, "Oh, nigga," or "fuck niggas," or they calling each other, "Hey, what's up, my nigga?" Like trying to get a reaction out of niggas.
I think it's dangerous to a certain degree because again, when we start to desensitize ourselves to certain things and look at it more as of a trend than for what it really is, then we can treat it as not as appreciative as we should. And what I mean by that is if all these right wingers and stuff start saying nigga to that point, and then it may be more than just that. You get what I'm saying? Racism online may be perpetrated more than what it already is, because right now, it's just the N-word. But it could go from that to maybe they start riding out and doing whatever they're doing.
They already did it. Did you
Yeah.
see the Juneteenth, the little Juneteenth
Oh, yeah,
parade
the
got
dude,
shot
yeah.
up by one of these white supremacists? So it's like all of this shit is all taking place at the same time, and I'm starting to see a trend where it's like everybody is coming down on black people and trying to just say, "Oh, it's just media, it's just content." But no, it ain't just content. Like you said, Sneeko was at the thing, and mind you, he's not white, but some of the shit he tries to talk the white conservative, white supremacist talking points a lot of the time. Well, he was at the I don't know who he was with. He was with who the fuck was he with?
Jake Shields and some
Jake
other people.
Shields. Yeah, he was with
Nick
somebody
Fuente.
else. He was with a couple other like white conservatives and shit, and they was arguing with one of the black security guards out in Detroit. Sneeko wind up flipping dude hat off. Dude punched him in the mouth, chipped his teeth, and all you see is white people. All see them niggas out of control. Whoop whoopty bam. But just a week prior, a white streamer snatched YouTuber Bradley Martin's hat off. Bradley Martin slapped the shit out of him. And everybody was like, yeah, you can't play with a grown man. And yeah, these streamers, they need to learn their lesson. So on one hand, you got a black man who did the exact same thing that a white man did after the white man did it, but we were painted out to be villains and uncontrollable and apes and wild animals. And over here, it was a white man teaching a streamer respect. So it's like niggas can't win for losing at this point.
Well, the lines of social media and reality are blurred, and they better continue to do that nigga shit inside their home safety, because you play around the wrong one, the right nigga go fuck them up. And it's not even funny no more. I mean, of course, it's like niggas gang banging on the keyboard at home. It's cool to do it at home, whatever, where it's safe. But you go outside, you be around the right person. I'm telling you, that's gonna be a dangerous game. I don't think, and Kali, I'm gonna disagree with you on that. I don't think it's gonna ever be desensitized where it's gonna be normal, where everybody's gonna get used to it. I don't think it'll never get to that point, because I don't think black people allow that to happen. But I do believe that it's going to get to the point where people are going to try to do it in a social in aspect, and like, oh, what's up, my nigga? They try to do it then and there. But as far as it being cool to be acceptable for everybody to go mainstream, that shit gonna play out, because everybody gonna do it. It's gonna get super diluted with everybody doing it, that it's gonna fizzle out.
They don't have a shock value no more.
Yeah, the shock value is going to drop.
That's what it is. They're trying to sell the shock value. They're trying
the shock value is going to drop. The shock value eventually drop. I mean, after a while, it's only so much you gonna say it and do it, and it's going to get a rouse out of people. But I'm gonna just say this: I know certain people who still don't allow like brown people to say the word nigga. Because even me, I kind of got to have a relationship with you, but I even let that kind of slide. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even then, I'm like,
you gotta like grow up around us type shit.
Yeah, like, bro, you got to really earn that. And even then, it still be kind of like cringeworthy when certain people say it. That, you know what I'm saying? And I'm personally big on that. You know, only black people can really say it. I know that may be kind of like old school with it, but I feel like that's low key our time. We only can say it amongst each other.
Okay,
I'm not really big on everybody else saying that.
Let me ask y'all this. So their argument is, one, y'all don't own the word, and two, why are y'all arguing over control of a word instead of trying to make a way in the economic field? Like, y'all don't own anything, y'all don't run anything, y'all don't run any specific.
Nigga, there's so many words other white people can use. Nigga, they can avoid to use that word, bro.
No, no,
It's
no.
so many
I'm
words.
with you. Because
What
they
else?
try to make it seem like niggas are mad they're using it when it's like, no, we know you're trolling to get a reaction. It's not like
Exactly.
you grew up around us or you're looking for acceptance. You're literally just saying it so we can give you the reaction you're looking for, and you can say, "I'll see them niggas animals," or they trying to police a word. Like, we know the games y'all playing. That's why niggas getting offended. It's not like the little homie that grew up on the block where he Mexican or he Asian or whatever, give him the pass. Like, no, we know he cool. He don't mean nothing. We know what y'all doing. Y'all trying to get that shock factor. It's like the little niggas who do the pranks and they just go to the hood just to piss niggas off. Like, come on, yo, we know what you're doing.
And then when niggas really pull blammers on them, it's like, no, it's a prank, it's a prank. They want to hurry up and just get innocent all of a sudden. Yeah, you can't poke the bear and then get mad when the bear does bear-like activities. You can't do that. So stop playing in them realm. I don't think it's safe for them to even be trolling people to be doing that shit at all. They need to just really leave it alone. Because like I said, the internet don't forget. I'm telling you, you may catch somebody on the wrong day. That's all I'm saying.
I was glad Sneeko got his teeth chipped because, like you said, the internet they blurring that shit with reality. Like, nah, we need consequences to come back. Like, you can't just say.
The funny part is a lot of these people, these right wing, they try to jump on a right wing wave and then assimilate as white, and then the real racist white people get up under them comments and they be like, "Bro, you're not white either, bro." They remind them immediately, "You're not white either, bro." Is this? I've seen people be like, "Is this the new right? Like, we don't really want this." So I think even those people doing what they're doing, trying to get a rise out of us, they should maybe take a step back and realize some of them people in your own community, they're not rocking with you either. You know, no matter how much you say, "I love Donald Trump" or F niggas, whatever the case is, they looking at you as somebody of color as well, and they don't rock with you. So
yeah, I see Sneeko doing that shit. I see Myron does that shit a lot, and it's like, nigga, you from Sudan, nigga, like, what the fuck? Like, you're not one of them. Like,
I got a clip for that. I got a clip about that nigga. He said the KKK was right about a lot of things. I don't got the clip on me right now. The niggas from Fresh and Fit. If I did, I'll pull it up. But he's one of the niggas that tries to be
that like Indian looking dude. That Indian looking dude.
Yeah.
That nigga's a cornball.
I just heard him and them and Tariq Nasheed just had a debate like 2 days ago where they was going back and forth about like foundational Black Americans and immigrants and shit like that, and how is immigrants coming out here and lapping foundational Black Americans? Like, nah, they really not lapping niggas. They coming out here and getting regular jobs, driving Ubers and shit. But then they're trying to use the divide and conquer, the divide and conquer tactic, pinning them against us. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, like, you trying to align with this alt-right white supremacist shit when, nigga, you from Sudan, like, and Sneeko, you're not white either, man. We don't fuck with y'all either, type shit. So you is right on that one, Callie. But yeah, just to the white, just to wrap it up, to the white people that's running around now saying nigga to get reactions out of niggas, like Show said, man, you better just keep that shit online, and keeping that shit online might not even be safe. Like you said, niggas don't forget. You gonna run across the right nigga and you see what happened to Sneeko, that's gonna start happening to a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it needs to start happening to a lot of y'all because a lot of y'all need reality checks. You can't just say whatever the fuck out your motherfucking mouth. We ain't y'all motherfucking personal entertainment. You want to be entertained by niggas? Go watch football, go watch basketball or something. Jumping on Twitter saying nigga to niggas, you gonna get the wrong type of entertainment. Telling you right now.
And ain't no fair pays on those.
Yeah, you gonna go viral for the wrong reasons or the right reason, I should say.
That part.
But yeah, y'all got any final words? Hey, what's up, Rob? My nigga, I should have pinged you in here.
Shit.
Oh, damn, we live like we live everywhere. I thought he was just recording.
No, we live.
Oh yeah,
we been live. Niggas in the comments and shit.
Oh yeah, nigga, Boston officially won the championship today.
Damn, man.
Yeah. I saw that shit coming. How y'all feel about the Tank fight?
Oh, nigga, I like Frank Martin for him lasting that long. I give him that. He just kind of got folded at the end, but he lasted a cool minute. But what he gonna do against Lomachenko though?
I'm about to say, who do y'all see beating Tank in his weight class?
Lomachenko go get that nigga run for his money. Lomachenko in the
Shakur drop. I think if Shakur drop, or I think
Shakur is a bitch, bro. He don't want none of that.
He might give it to bro. Um,
I don't see Tank losing, bro. Like I don't see him losing to nobody.
He
in
gonna
that
have to move up. He
I
gonna have
want
to
to
move
see
up
him
in
fight
weight.
Crawford, even though it probably is not gonna happen because the weight class differences. That's the only fight I really want to see, though. I ain't gonna cap.
I really want to see Crawford and Canelo. If they can do a catch weight, that'd be a damn good one.
I think he gonna beat the fuck out of Canelo. I ain't gonna
Hell,
lie. Canelo didn't even look that good in his last one. That other Mexican nigga was getting with him.
yeah. He was.
He was getting with him. He just gassed out. Canelo was hitting too hard. The other dude didn't really have
yeah,
power to put Canelo down like that. But he was.
yeah. I don't know
tagging
right
shit,
now,
though.
and Tank is so strategic, right? The way he approaches his fights and things like that, where it's going to be very, very hard to beat him. I mean, you seen when Ryan to beat him, bro had to take a steroid and come in overweight. Like that was really the only way to win because you're so drained at that point. This dude's coming in on his normal weight. It's over for you, really. For the most part.
Ryan
Pitbull Cruz look good too. I know he fought Tank back in the day,
Oh
but
yeah,
he's starting to look good. Pitbull Cruz is starting to look good too as well, though. He like a Mexican Mike Tyson. He be coming in, bobbing and weaving.
I think he gonna have to move weight classes because he just dominating this class.
Oh yeah,
shit.
he doing it.
He hitting too hard for them little niggas. He gonna have to go up a little bit. I think that'd be more of a challenge. He'll get more respect if he was to go up and win a belt in another weight class. It's like
them niggas hit different though. The heavier they get though.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you know what?
Weight classes for a reason.
But if he go win it, it's undeniable. I mean, Floyd did it.
He could go up. I think he could go up one.
Floyd was beating niggas down to twice his size, so we can't really, it's an excuse, but it's not.
Yeah, nah. And they got different types of lifestyles too. So I think Tank would suffer more than Mayweather ever would because he's more of just trying to really.
Yeah, of course.
He's looking for that real knockout every time.
Yeah, he gonna get a few shots to give a few. So whereas Mayweather gonna play more on the defense. So if he do go up, Tank do go up, it's a chance he takes more damage for sure.
But like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't see him going up.
Nah, but if he want to make some of that real money, he will have to, that'd be the bigger fight money. You know what I'm saying? That'd be that 50. Yeah,
who would he go up to fight though?
Shit, you got you got a few. You got, like I said, you still got Spence. He can still fight Spence. It's still big names out there. He can fight one of the Charlos if he move up. He can fight.
I think he might beat the fuck out of Spence.
Spence was looking.
I mean, but I'm just saying though, it's still a name though.
He might not.
But you got to realize the names though alone would still bring a big crowd.
On paper,
on paper that would still bring a big fight. You know what I'm saying?
Bigger than the rematch.
Fight somebody Mexican. That's the biggest fight. Whoever it is, that's always the biggest boxing fight is a black person versus a Mexican.
Yeah, but right now, ain't no Mexican that can fuck with him right now.
True, that can fuck with him. Yeah.
What Mexican even in that weight class that you could really be like, damn, he a problem.
The only one I can think of is Pitbull Cruz. That's the only one, and he already beat him. And Pitbull Cruz is just now kind of getting back up there.
Yeah,
that's the only one, and he already beat him. So I mean, it ain't too many. He gonna have to move up.
I think your boy need to fight a Mexican now.
Who?
Bud
Crawford. Oh yeah,
he need to fight a man. He can beat the fuck up.
He need to be hey, him and Canelo will be a mega fight, bro. That'll be a mega fight right there. Especially if it's on like Mexican Independence Day or Cinco de Mayo, nigga, run it.
Nah, for sure.
Run that.
That's one they might need to put in the works.
Yeah.
I got bets on that. I don't want hella money off Mayweather on the Mexican Independent Day.
Man, who you nigga? That Oscar De La Hoya fight?
Nigga, Mexicans, nigga, they got undeniable faith in they people. They don't give a fuck, nigga. They betting the house on they people. I'm taking that bet every time. What?
Come on, bro.
Nah, hell yeah. Hey, y'all stay tuned though. We're gonna be back in the studio soon though. Y'all stay tuned. This was just, a little teaser for y'all. A lot of shit.
My nigga viral back. Hey, he back from being viral.
Come on.
That nigga was up there doing all type of shit. I'm like,
my nigga out there with the Christ Ravine and shit, all holy and shit. I see my nigga.
Hey, 5 flights, 3 countries, nigga. Still jet.
You got to tell us about it on the show, my nigga. Let niggas know about it.
Yeah. Oh my God, nigga, Brazil. Yeah, Brazil is it. we might got to take a team flight out there and shoot an episode. Because Brazil, I ain't even want to come back, nigga.
Bring deep packs and condoms out there.
Nigga, nigga crazy. Nigga, they cost of living, nigga. They still living in the 80s out there. Nigga, shit so cheap, nigga.
Yeah.
I seen your video.
Nigga.
I seen your video. You had like a plate for a table full of food. You said this shit like $15.
Nigga,
I'm like, damn. I was
no
gonna go home.
exaggeration either, nigga. Like no cap. Full course meals, like nigga, what the fuck, nigga? I'm never going back to America, nigga.
Without all the additives and shit too.
What you, nigga? I mean dairy. I mean everything I can't eat here. I mean everything I can't eat here that fuck my stomach up. Normal out there. The first day I came back here and ate, stomach was fucked up.
On fire. On fire.
The first meal, I'm like, hell no, I gotta book me another flight, nigga.
Yeah, they poisonous.
Nah, for sure. Y'all
FDA, ADA, all them niggas. They all out. All the letter people.
Oh god.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, man, y'all stay tuned, man. Share, like, subscribe to the channel, man. We finna get up out of here. I'm about to go shower. Need to find me something to eat. Y'all stay tuned though, man. Hey, y'all niggas have a good night, man.
All right, bro.
We up out of here. Bang.